Anyway, I believe that just they were struggling when they still had City and Braithwaite. So
yeah,
we can.
It's a monumental mess up between Shedoizi Awazim and Ansu Fati. Wants the return and gets it quickly.
There's a good connection there with Ansu Fati, trying to find the gap, because when you play with a line of 4, they're struggling a little bit. Obviously, you have to find him, and he does the job that he knows.
Ansu Fati combined nicely with Junior Firpo and found the gap. He found the gap. Firpo with the interception. Ansu Fati and Griezmann.
Just runs forward, but I'm sure that Sergio Roberto will be the one.
Jonathan Silva was nearby as Ansu Fati breaks.
Chances in 12 minutes it was. Placeraso who helps, and the 5 at the back, so difficult for Barcelona to break. Barcelona, they should move the ball a little bit quicker from right to left and trying to find the fullbacks. That will be the one.
Look on the positive side, seeming to show signs of striking up a good understanding.
The fact that this lack of concentration, and against Leganes possibly, Barcelona they play like that sometimes. They play with the 90, and considering his debut that he wasn't very good at the Nou Camp.
Who seeks out Ansu Fati, trying to get away from Aitor Ruiz.
He's a holding midfielder, but sometimes he's used, or has been used to play like play with one holding midfielder also. And at that time was Guardiola, but at this time is Busquets. So when you've got running with the player who breaks forward, so he should be a little bit more concentrated.
To roll out for a goal kick. Absolutely beautiful to behold. Unless, of course, you're playing for the rival team, who's had a positive opening spell here. Ansu goes down. Clearly a free kick.
To a first division next season, but of their defense.
There's Ansu on the edge of the box, battling with Awazim. Messi picks it up. And
okay, I was playing later.
Ansu clattering into Tallinn there, and it's 1-0. There's the finish, and it's once again the youngster who breaks the deadlock. The substitutes on their feet. Ansu Fati, if I'm right, it's his 5th goal of the season, and it looks, from the look on his face, as though it's tremendous burst down the left flank. Being shadowed by Ruben Perez. The cut doesn't give the appearance of being a shy, retiring 17-year-old. He's on the ball.
Yes, he has to rest. I don't know if he will be in the half-time or will be a little bit later, but for Leganes.
Well, as we said,
to play, I think, is Mallorca. The weekend, the other ones that they have to rest.
There's the half-time whistle. It's 1-0 to Barcelona. Ansu Fati, the scorer of the goal. Miguel Angel Guerrero with 2 very early, very clear-cut chances, which would really have put the cat...